Hello and welcome back. My name is Lance Dixon and I'm with Curriculum and Training Systems. And we want to welcome you back as we share with you more information on foundational principles of learning. Last week we talked to you about Vega skills: voice, eye contact, gesture, and attitude. Skills that any teacher, instructor, facilitator can use to help with the transfer of knowledge from instructor to a student. This week, we're going to talk with you about the laws of learning. Actually, we're going to talk with you over the next few weeks about the laws of learning. The laws of learning was developed by an American psychologist by the name of Edward L. Thorndike. Mr. Thorndike did primarily all his work at Columbia University. His work led to the foundation of educational psychology as we know it today. The first law, let's just tell you what the laws of learning are. Primacy and recency, the law of primacy and recency. There's the law of intensity. There's the law of effect. There's the law of readiness, the law of exercise, and the law of freedom. Today we're going to talk to you about the law of primacy and recency and the law of intensity. The law of primacy and recency states that students retain information they learn for the first time longer than they retain information they must relearn. Unlearning incorrect information is always harder than learning information correctly the first time. We want to teach our students and be very careful that we share the correct information, the precise procedure. And we want that to be correct the first time. Because if we have even the smallest inaccuracy in what we share with them, then once we realize that inaccuracy exists, we have to share with them the correct information, which will make the learning process more difficult. So, the law of primacy and recency: teach the information correctly the first time. Make sure the procedure is followed correctly the first time. It's easier for the student to retain the information, and it's easier for the student to be able to it's easier for you to transfer that information and not have to reteach it and make the thing more difficult for the students. The law of intensity states that a vivid experience is learned better and retained longer. Now, there's many examples that I can give you on how to make your instruction more intense, more vivid. Last week we talked about Vega skills, voice. Using your voice, not being monotone, speaking directly to the student, elevating your voice to making a point, or lowering your voice to make a point. That makes the learning experience more intense. Let me give you an example. Let's use a toddler. We all know the example of the toddler who reaches for the fire. Now, he sees this yellow, colorful substance, and in his mind, he's curious. He reaches out and he touches the fire, and he's burnt. The intensity of being burned teaches that toddler not to touch that colorful, fiery substance, because it will cause pain, an intense experience. Now, we don't want those type of intense experiences as we're teaching, but make your teaching intense. Don't talk at the students, talk with the students. Engage in a debate. You're the instructor. You're in control. But engage in a debate. Challenge the student. Ask them questions directly. Make that experience intense. And due to the intensity, they will not forget the information that you're transferring. Well, that's all we have for today. We talked to you about Edward Thorndike's law of primacy and recency and law of intensity. If anything we said to you was helpful, we ask you to subscribe to our channel. Also, you will find links at the bottom of the page to give you more information on curriculum and training systems, some of the courses we teach, and some of the products that we offer. The information that we're giving you regarding the foundations of learning comes from one of our courses, and you'll be able to find information about that course in the link below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.